Manchester United will accelerate the signing of Manuel Ugarte from PSG in the coming days, while a report claims a sixth Red Devils arrival could come at the expense of Liverpool. Man Utd have already got 4 major names through the door this summer. Noussair Mazraoui, Matthijs de Ligt, Lenny Yoro and Joshua Zirkzee have all signed on the dotted line. However, Man Utd's business is far from finished. Erik ten Hag and Dan Ashworth are determined to sign the perfect partner for Kobbie Mainoo in central midfield. PSG and Uruguay destroyer, Manuel Ugarte, has been installed as United's primary target. Man Utd have agreed personal terms with Ugarte, who is ready to sign a 5-year deal with a club option for a 6th season. However, PSG have thus far shown no willingness to relax their lofty €60 million demands. That is the price they paid Sporting CP to sign Ugarte 1 year ago, and PSG hope to break even. Ugarte's agent, Jorge Mendes, was in England last week to try and push the move along. Transfer guru Fabrizio Romano has stated progress will only be made if PSG lower their asking price or Man Utd sell a player. The latter would then allow United to meet PSG's demands, and Scott McTominay, Casemiro and Christian Eriksen are all for sale at the right price. Ugarte was left out of PSG's squad to face Le Havre on Friday. PSG are more than willing to sell the Uruguayan and have already signed his replacement in João Neves. Now, according to a fresh update from Football Insider, Man Utd are ready to take the bull by the horns and push the move through over the coming days. Man Utd to make Ugarte their second biggest signing of the summer. FI state the Red Devils are closing in on an agreement with PSG and are set to step up their pursuit of Ugarte in the coming days. Whether that means Man Utd will swallow their pride and meet PSG's €60 million £51.7 million asking price wasn't made clear. Though with the season now underway and the deadline less than a fortnight away, it would not come as a surprise. If Man Utd were to pay full price for Ugarte, he'd become Man Utd's second most expensive signing of the summer behind only Lenny Yoro. The French centre-back cost an initial £52.2 million to sign from Lille, and add-ons can take the deal up to £58.9 million. Man Utd can land another Liverpool transfer blow. Elsewhere, Man Utd are also on the hunt for a new left-back to provide cover for the often injured Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malacia. Diogo Dalot was forced into deputizing at left-back, as he often was tasked with doing last term, in the season opener against Fulham. United have discussed making a move for a cheap and cheerful free agent option such as Mario Hermoso or Marcos Alonso. However, United's ideal scenario would be signing a younger player who represents far more than just a short-term fix. Bournemouth's Milos Kerkez is admired at Old Trafford, and Fenerbahce's Ferdi Kadioglu continues to be linked. But per the latest from L'Équipe, Man Utd are showing interest in Rennes left-back, Adrien Truffert. Little else is reported on the matter aside from naming 4 other clubs who are also weighing up a move for the 22-year-old France international. PSG, Wolves and Nottingham Forest are hovering, as are Man Utd's bitter rivals Liverpool. The Reds are still to make their first signing of the summer, having been rejected by Martin Zubimendi. After aborting their plans to sign a midfielder on the back of that rejection, Liverpool are now chasing Valencia goalkeeper Georgi Mamardashvili, who they've agreed personal terms with, as well as a long-term successor to Andy Robertson. That's where Truffert comes in, according to L'Équipe, though Man Utd may have to be contended with. If this is the answer for Manchester United, then what on earth is the question? How can we find a more injury-hit left-back than Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malacia? The former ruled out for a further 6 weeks and the latter seemingly nowhere near a return to first-team duties. If that is indeed the question Manchester United are looking to answer, then Ben Chilwell fits the bill. But if the Red Devils want a left-back capable of staying clear of the treatment table and playing week in, week out, then those links with Chelsea's £50 million England international feel about as baffling as they come. Yet, those rumours persist. The Daily Mail were the first to make the claims, back in July, and shortly before Friday's hero Joshua Zirkzee became the first signing of the Ineos era. Man United's pursuit of a left-back had put Chilwell in their sights. But having missed well over 100 games for club and country since he joined Chelsea from Leicester City back in 2020, it is difficult to see any reason why Erik ten Hag's side would even consider Chilwell for a second. Especially given why they are in the market for lefties in the first place. Manchester United eye Chelsea's Ben Chilwell. It is illness, rather than injury, which could keep Chilwell out of Chelsea's Premier League opener against Manchester City on Sunday. But Enzo Maresca, the new head coach at Stamford Bridge, admits that the 27-year-old is free to leave with a place in his new-look system hard to find. It's quite clear, I love the way he is. But the problem is that he struggles with this a little bit to find his best position, Maresca says, via The Athletic. This morning, Friday, we had 22 players training. And if you ask all of them, they will say they want to play against City on Sunday. But that is impossible. When you train every day and do not get any minutes, it is not good for them or for me. I need to make a decision, and probably it is better for Chilwell to leave and go and get minutes. The transfer window is open, so we'll see what happens. Chilwell started only 9 league games last season. In fact, he has not started more than 20 since the 2020-21 campaign.